Hello and welcome back to the new video of the Java tutorial series. So today we will be covering method overloading in Java. So what is method overloading? If a class has a multiple methods having the same name but there are differ in parameters, okay, then it is known as method overloading. If the two methods are there which names are same, for example, sum is the name of the two methods, but so how we can differ the two methods, okay? So when the parameter one if the one method is accepting two parameters and another one is accepting one or either more than two, not exactly two, then it is a type of a method overloading in Java, okay, where the same name method have the same name but they differ in the parameters they are accepting, okay. So if we have to perform only one operation having the same name or the methods increase the readability of the program. Okay. Suppose you have to perform a addition of the two given numbers, but there can be any number of the arguments. Okay. If you write the same method such as int a, int uh, method name is a and it is accepting two parameters of type integer, okay, for the two parameters, and another one is int b which is accepting as a three parameter int, okay, for three parameters, then it may be difficult for you as well as the other programmers to understand the behavior of the method because it has the same name differs, okay. So we perform the method overloading to figure out the program quickly, okay. And what are the advantages of the method overloading increase the readability of the program, okay. And so let's just talk about the different ways to overload a method. Okay, so there are two methods by which we can overload the method overloading by changing the number of the arguments the method is accepting, and the method overloading by changing the data type of the argument which is accepting, okay. So let me just quickly go into my IDE. We'll cover this popular question also, but let first we will code see one example of the method overloading, then we will see some popular method questions, sorry, okay. Method overloading. Okay, let me increase the font size, and first we'll see example of the method overloading by changing the number of the arguments. Okay, let me copy this and I will uh, give it a comment, okay. And now, okay, so let me take one example, okay. uh, what I can do is I will declare one method name as int add, and it is accepting the two parameter, let's suppose int a and int b, okay. And inside this I'm simply returning a plus b, nothing else, okay. And I will introduce one more method which is inside this same class, which is static int add, same name of the method. Here you can see add is the method name and here also add is the method name, but what I will do is I will change the number of the parameters it are accepting, okay. Now int a comma int b comma int c, and I will simply return a plus b plus, sorry, c, fine, okay. I will return this, okay. Okay, so now I will create my main method, and inside my main method I will print add of let's suppose 11 comma 11, okay. And now again I will print one more statement, one second guys. Okay, so I will just print call another method. Now I am giving 11 comma 11 comma 11. Here you can see method name are same add, but they are differ in the parameters they are accepting. One method is accepting the two parameters, one another method is accepting the three parameters, okay. So this is the example of the method overloading, changing the number of the arguments we are passing, okay. And simply I will run this class, and you can see 11 plus 11, that is 22 for the first print statement, and another print statement 11 plus 11 plus 11 is, that is 33. is getting printed on the console. Okay, so another way to achieve the method overloading is the changing the data type of the argument. Okay, so I will just copy this and paste it over here. Okay, so now let me comment this out. Okay, now I will again I will have to declare one int method. Okay, I will copy this and I will paste it over here, and let me uncomment it. Okay, one add method is there which is returning addition of the two methods, two numbers a and b, and one another method is there name as static double add, and it accepts two parameters double a comma double b. Okay, and now it will return the addition of those two numbers. Okay, okay, now I will write my main method, and inside my main method I will print call those methods add, but I have to give 11 comma 11, and for another print statement I will call another add method, but this time I will pass 11.2 comma 11.5. Okay, so here you can see two methods having the same name and same number of parameters they are accepting. One add method is accepting two parameters integer a and integer b, and another method which is accepting the two parameters that is a and b, but they are differ in the return type they are returning. Okay, the first method is returning in integer, and second method is returning and double. So this is a way we can achieve the method overloading by changing the data type of the argument. Okay, argument here it was receiving in the integer format, and here it was receiving the double format. Okay, and so now if I run this class, I should get the okay 11 plus 11 is 22, and 11.2 plus 11.5 is 22.7. So these are the two methods by which you can achieve method overloading in Java. One is changing the arguments, and another one is changing the data type of the argument. Okay, discuss some popular question which is asked frequently during the interview process of method overloading. One is why method overloading is not possible by changing the return type of the method only. Okay, so in Java, method overloading is not possible by changing the return type of the method only because of the ambiguity. Let's see how the ambiguity may occurs. Okay, so I will take one example. Let me get into my class. I will increase the font size, and here I will create one same method, same example I'm taking, and let me print. Okay, and now I will be writing the same double method also. Okay, I will just copy this and paste it over here and comment this. Okay, so all these steps, let me introduce a new class. Mm, class adder, and inside this I will write these two methods. Okay, and now inside this I will write my main method, and main method I will simply print adder, sorry, adder dot add 11 comma 11. Okay, so here you can see I've created two methods, int add and double add. They are the return type of the two methods are different, that is int, and one is it returning a double. Okay, and now if I come here and try to print this statement adder dot add 11 comma 11, it will create an ambiguity. Why so? Here you can see int IntelliJ IDE is telling me there's some error. And what's the error? Add int is already defined in adder, so it creates an ambiguity for the Java. It for Here you can see we are calling this add method 11 comma 11, but the return types are different. One is double and one is integer, but their number of the parameters they are accepting are the same, and the type of the parameters they are accepting is are also same. It creates an ambiguity for the Java programming language, and it can't differentiate the two methods are there of the different types. Okay, so this creates an ambiguity. And one more question is there: can we overload the Java main method? Yes, by method overloading, you can have the number of the main methods in the class by method overloading. But the JVM calls main method, which receive the string array as an argument only. Okay, so here you can see we are pass. This is the main method, and JVM receive this main method, and our program execution starts from this line number 38, and it accepts the arguments of type string array. Okay, here you can see we are passing argument of type string array. And this is how you can overload the main method also in Java. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.